And because of the importance of the index, the wide range of contracts that are indexed to it, it's essentially important that that index be constructed in a way that's credible, that's meaningful, and probably based, we would argue, based upon underlying transactions rather than guesstimates about what you could do. The committee believes that LIBOR should be redesigned and it should be redone promptly. It's time to get off the stick and move on this particular issue. That it's been languishing since 2008 is pretty much inexcusable at this point in time. Now, it's been suggested that government regulatory agencies should step in and assume this responsibility of constructing the index. And indeed, Chairman Ben Bernanke has actually testified that there are several alternatives. And there's a lot of ways to construct the index, and people have been anguishing over how to go about it. We don't think it's that difficult. Essentially, we feel that the index should be a transaction-based index, and there should be some regulatory oversight of the index by the responsible regulatory agencies. There should be a protocol put in place, which is one of the problems that people have cited, the fact that certain periods of time, particularly during a crisis, the rates aren't actually available. Certain transactions didn't even take place. There needs to be some protocols put in place as to how to deal with that situation. We think that's a solvable problem. And because all of the institutions that do the submissions are subject to regulatory authority, we think that the supervisors should have at least some responsibility to oversee and enforce the submissions, and it should be done in such a way that the regulatory agencies work with the institutions and work with the responsible market regulators to ensure that the rates are done in a proper way and that the submissions are truthful, and if not, there should be appropriate penalties brought in play. I think one of the things that we would argue is it's probably not the regulatory agency's responsibility to actually define the index. The institutions are much better positioned to design an index that meets the needs for the contracts to which the index is tied. And so we would argue that the industry should play the lead role in developing and redesigning the index, but now is the time to get on with it.